So. Dann wollen wir mit ihm mal reden. Ihr wollt euch also in Sairu Hauptquartier schleichen, um nach diesem Sasaki zu sehen, ja? Der Weg rein ist eine Einbahnstraße. Seid ihr bereit? Wenn du fortfährst, kommt es zu einer längeren Sequenz. Du kannst eine Weile nicht in die Stadt zurückkehren und auch nicht dein Spiel speichern. Dem Boss folgen.
Yes.
Wir sind bereit. Hier entlang.
Huh?
Sag mal, Boss, was soll das hier?
That's so.
Wie gesagt, ihr wolltet eine Hintertür. Hier ist sie. Jetzt müssen wir wieder in die Plörre. Das sieht aus wie der Abwassertunnel. Ja, und das auch noch mitten im Winter. Adachi, ich habe dir die Route genannt. Hast du sie dir gemerkt? Ja, aber begeistert bin ich nicht gerade. Seid ihr zwei verrückt? Mein altes Herz macht keinen Ausflüge in die Kanalisation mehr mit. Kasuga, es muss doch einen anderen Weg geben. Tut mir leid, aber das ist der einzige Weg, den ich kenne. Wir haben wohl keine andere Wahl. Unfassbar, verdammt, ich hätte ein Testament schreiben sollen. Oder wenigstens meine Bucketlist abhaken.
No.
Kopf hoch, Number. Wir haben schon viel Schlimmeres durchgemacht. Na schön, von mir aus. Dann gehen wir auf Tauchstation. Meldet euch hinterher wieder.
Wow.
Alles klar. Okay, Showtime. Los geht's. Bäh. Ekelhaft.
There. See that hole underneath the bridge? That's our way in.
Oh, it just had to be a sewer, didn't it? Let's wrap this up quick. Just leave me. I can't swim anymore. Looks like we can get up from there. Hang in there, Nama.
Bah. Du meinst, was du jetzt Pickel am Arsch kriegst, ey? Bah. So, haben wir hier noch was? Ne, okay.
Can we really get to the Siryu clan HQ through this rat hole?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Still, I have heard some rumors about some real weirdos shacking up here.
Ein Fernseher aus anderen Zeiten zu nichts mehr
Stay
nutze.
on guard.
Kann man bestimmt verkaufen, ne? So, warte mal, aber wo kommen wir denn hier hin? Warte mal, da gucken wir auch noch mal eben. Wenn wir hier hoch können. Können wir. Hier gibt es doch bestimmt auch noch was Schönes. Ein Koffer. Gesundheitsring. Ein einfacher Ring, der den Kreislauf anregen soll. Ja, guck mal. Ausrüstung. Können wir direkt ausrüsten. Was ist los, Adachi? Kommst nicht hoch? Da haben wir die ersten Gegner. Abschaum.
Yeah. You want to fight? I'm up.
Jo. Okay. Das ist down.
Let's go.
Okay, haben wir. Skill. Probieren wir aus. Nice. Sneaker. Checken wir ab. Okay, nehmen wir. Das war's. Okay. Gehen wir weiter. Mhm. Weisheit erhöht die kritische Trefferrate von Kasuga und Verbündeten in der Nähe. Je höher die Intelligenz, desto höher die Reichweite. Das bringt mir keine MP, ne? TP.
It works.
It works. So.
Yeah.
Jawohl, und tschüss. Oh. Der ist weg. Und du bist auch weg. Nice. Oh, da unten ist ein Tresor. Da brauchen wir bestimmt wieder einen Schlüssel. Oder doch, einen Schlüssel brauchen wir dafür bestimmt.
Okay.
Okay.
What's this?
Erster ist raus. Nice. Ja, aber die Frage ist, wie kommen wir da runter, ne? Wenn wir da jetzt runterjumpen, wir kommen auch nirgendwo. Ich sehe auch keine Leiter, dass wir da wieder hochkommen, ne? So, Pyrorülps. Bei dem. Bei dem Kleinen. Oh. Jo. Hui, was ist los? So, warte mal. Den haben wir schon mal ausgenockt.
Open wide. Okay. Watch this.
Machen wir nochmal hier Feuer. Haben wir den Großen schon mal rausgenommen.
Let's go.
Der ist auch raus.
Yeah.
Tschüss. Nice. Okay.
I think I'm getting stronger. Look at me go. Nice. Hell yeah. Moving up in the world.
Jawohl. Yen. So. Da ist noch eine Kiste. Ein ganz normaler Bauhelm. Gucken wir uns an. Ausrüstung. Ichiban. Kopf. Helm. Rein damit. So.
In it for the long haul.
So. Zack, 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 zack. Einmal heilen. Sehr schön. Einmal speichern. Okay.
Hey.
Dort oben ist das Hauptquartier des Seiru-Clans. Sobald wir drin sind, gibt es kein Zurück. Sollen wir hineingehen? Ja, ich bin bereit. Ja, gehen wir, Adachi-san. Nanba?
Looks like we were able to sneak in.
Where are we? The Seiryu clan courtyard? The chairman's room's up there, right?
Yeah, no way I'd forget it.
Man, that takes me back. It was just us three. First time we came here. Whoa, hey! The hell'd you come from? Uh-oh. So much for getting nostalgic, huh?
Right. Guess it's a fight then.
Now let's rock and roll! Adachi-san!
Let's do it!
Let's do it!
Cool.
Angriff. Zack, zack.
Yeah.
Ja. Let's go. So.
Hell of a scrap back there. safe to say they'll be hounding us.
That just means we don't gotta sneak around anymore. We're going all the way to the top.
Nehmen wir mit. Oh, da ist noch ein Koffer.
We're good.
Gucken wir uns an. Nein. Das erinnert stark an den Millennium Tower, ne, aus dem ersten Teil, ne? Hinterhältige Mistkerle, ihr werdet es bereuen, euch mit uns angelegt zu haben. Die Dicke schwingt aber ganz schön große Worte, ne?
Cool.
So, Pyrorülpser.
Watch this.
Zwei Stück ausgeschaltet mit einmal. Hey. Jawohl. Wie läuft der denn?
Cool. Open wide.
Jawohl.
Have fun with this. Let's go.
Tschüss.
Go. Hell yeah.
So. Warte mal, wir müssen hoch, ne? Kochzutat. Haben wir noch einen Koffer? Nee. Okay. Hey.
Yeah, I'm okay, I guess.
Oh oh. Arschlöcher, ihr kommt hier nicht lebend raus.
Season of the I'm not a loser. Cool. Yeah. Have fun with this.
Zwei Stück raus. Abo.
I'm up.
2 Stück noch übrig. So, dann nehmen wir nochmal den Pyro-Rülpser, oder? Müsste für beide reichen. Nice. Schlichte Armbanduhr, eine stilvolle, aber unauffällige Armbanduhr. Im Pfandhaus könnte man dafür bestimmt etwas bekommen. Ein Schlüssel, mit dem du einen abgeschlossenen Safe oder Behälter öffnen kannst. Okay. So, warte mal, hier kommen wir nicht rein, ne? Ne. Da kommen wir auch nicht rein.
Should I open it?
Ein Schlüssel. Ich habe gerade einen Schlüssel. Vielleicht sollte ich nachsehen, was drin ist. Öffnen.
Got it.
Gucken wir uns an. Hat sich gelohnt. So, mehr ist aber hier nicht, ne? Ne. Okay. So, dann einmal heilen. Einmal speichern. So, und weiter geht's. Bauhelm, warte.
I'm in good shape.
Ach ja, da werden Erinnerungen wach. Eine mit herrlich funkelnden Glaskugeln besetztes Armband. Spielzeugarmband, warte. Das geben wir ein Number. Für Magie.
You think you can just barge in here? Nobody sneaks into Seru HQ and gets away with it. You three are dead meat.
Damn it. German's room's right there, too.
Shit. What's the plan, Ichiban? This guy's on a good one.
He's just what we wanted. After all, every dungeon needs a tough boss at the end.
Clan-Offizier. Und er fängt direkt an, oder was? Ja, perfekt. Skill. Schläger Breakdance.
This guy hits hard.
Well, if we can't knock him down, maybe we can toss him around.
Watch this.
Der war gut. Wenn du einen Gegner mit aktiver Deckung direkt angreifst, verursachst du nur den halben Schaden. Du kannst jedoch Halteskills einsetzen, um seine Deckung zu durchbrechen. Dies verursacht viel Schaden und hindert den Gegner einige Runden lang daran, erneut die Deckung aufzunehmen. Du kannst die Deckung auch durch einen Angriff von hinten umgehen. Die Positionierung im Kampf spielt also eine wichtige Rolle.
Let's go.
Moin, Himbeer. Ja, das war ja klar. Ja. Perfekt. So, rein da. Angriff. Bleib doch mal stehen, Arschloch. Jawohl, 2 raus. Wie geht's dir? Ja, dann machen wir nochmal Pyro.
Hey, what? We got a big one coming.
Ja, da sagst du was. Wie weit bist du denn? Jawohl, der Dicke ist weg. Hast du die Nacht durchgemacht? Oh, der war gut. Jawohl.
Think I'm getting stronger. Nice. Moving up in the world.
All right. Chairman's just past here, yeah?
Yeah. Stay on your toes.
All right. We'll see that it's settled before next week's meeting. Precisely. We'll accept their proposal. Is that all? Very well. I'll be in touch. My apologies. I had to see that through. I've been managing things in Chairman Takabe's absence. I am Ebina, the clan captain. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ichiban Kasuga-san.
So what? You hear about us from Takabe or something?
Yes, I've heard a great deal, too.
And Takabe, he's still locked up, right?
In short, one of ours got busted and the chairman took the brunt of it. He's set to be released in 2 years.
And what about you? You're filling in for him while he's away, right? I don't remember seeing you around before.
I'm a new addition. I didn't join the Seiryu until after the Great Dissolution.
And you're already captain? You sure climbed the ladder fast. Based on that, you must be pretty good.
You flatter me. But you see, with the death of the previous chairman and the chaos that followed the Great Dissolution, well, the fact of the matter is we were short-handed. To be even more blunt about it, my promotion was based entirely on how well I earned. As a Yakuza, however, that's not really something to be proud of.
Hey, you're humble, at least.
Let's get back on topic. Chairman Takabe told me what you did for the Seiryu clan, among others. The Ijin Three are all very much indebted to you. Please excuse me for not reaching out sooner.
Yeah, appreciate you rolling out the red carpet.
We take security matters quite seriously here. Unless I give explicit permission, any intruders are to be eliminated on sight. Unfortunately, it seems there was a delay in giving orders, even after I'd confirmed it was you.
Maybe relax your grip on the place then, huh? One wrong move and we'd be feeding the fish right now.
If I told my men to stand down first thing, I would never have seen our heroes of Yokohama in action. As acting head of the Seiryu clan, it's my responsibility to determine who we do business with. Surely you understand.
Well, I guess we're the ones who barged in. Wouldn't be right for us to complain about it.
You have my thanks.
Anyway, Ebina-san, the reason we came here...
Yes, I'm aware. It's about Sasaki-san. Is that right?
That certainly saves us some time.
Woher weiß er das denn jetzt?
Where do you think we're headed?
Maybe the mountains, you know, so they can bury us in the woods.
Far from it. We're en route to a warehouse at the wharf.
And we gotta go all the way to the harbor just to talk about Sasaki?
Well, seeing is believing, as they often say. After the Great Dissolution 4 years ago, even some Seiryu clan members were ready to leave the Yakuza life behind. Chairman Takabe, in light of this, encouraged them to do just that. However, one major obstacle stands between an ex-Yakuza and the outside world.
The 5-year ex-Yakuza clause, right?
Correct. As long as that's in place, former Yakuza are unlikely to find decent work, forcing many onto the streets. Knowing what might await them, the first thing the chairman did was provide a way one might make an honest living.
And what's that?
You'll see. In fact, we're almost there. We bought the warehouse the Liu Meng had been using some time ago. It's here we gather trash from all 4 corners of the globe.
Müll.
Trash?
I say trash, but in reality, it's a little more complicated than that. Rather, it's things one can no longer afford to keep. For example, we might receive evidence of a president's adultery, or illicit money transfer records. A scholar may call them pieces of history. But to others, they are cursed objects meant to be destroyed. As to our part, we secretly store these controversial trinkets for safekeeping. And should the client request it, we'll dispose of their trash without hesitation. It's our duty to make clients feel safe, that they might entrust their disposables to this island nation we call Japan.
So, it's like a giant safety deposit box.
Precisely. Each storage container is lined with lead, so even X-rays can't make out their contents. In addition, the interiors are also vacuum sealed to prevent degradation. Naturally, that demands a rather high premium, but we still find ourselves with new inventory almost every day.
I swear. What'll you Yakuza think up next?
Oh, this isn't just some Seiryu clan racket. It's our front corporation.
Right, so this is where you're sending those who want out?
Yes. The Omi and Tojo's dissolution changed everything. Many Yakuza who were unable to reintegrate into society have since returned. Not everyone can weather those 5 long years. And thus the Yakuza is all they have. Whatever their reasons, it's estimated they number over 10,000.
There's still that many?
Far as they're concerned, the best option is to side with smaller, local groups like the Seiryu clan. Provided at least one organization remains, they will no doubt continue to seek them out. For this reason, Chairman Takabe plans to coordinate with all remaining Yakuza clans and quickly dissolve them as well.
What? You mean all at once?
The Yomei Alliance of Hiroshima, the Kitakata family of Hokkaido, the Ryudo family of Okinawa. Those are just the start, as he's secretly in touch with many other groups as well. He's aptly called this plan the Second Great Dissolution. Should it succeed, then the Yakuza will truly be a thing of the past. I have been acting on his behalf, carefully advancing the plan while he's away.
Never knew Takabe had his sights set so high.
In order to avoid the hardship caused by the first dissolution, the second will only be carried out once we've secured enough jobs. To that end, we've been expanding our business in numerous areas. Frankly, not all of them have been successful, but we can't afford to let that slow us down. We must give all we have to the task at hand.
So the Second Great Dissolution. When exactly are you guys planning to pull the trigger?
When the time is right. That's all I can say for now.
You've told us so much already, even though we just met. Seriously, it means a lot.
Kasuga-san, Adachi-san, I'm well aware of all the work you two have done in rehabilitating former Yakuza. That said, I am also aware of your current predicament. Despite this, let me assure you that our goals are the same. Masumi Arakawa's last wish, his incredible dream of giving every last Yakuza a chance at normal life. Would you entrust that to us?
Kasuga-san, Adachi-san.
Sasaki! Guess you really were here after all, huh?
I'm sorry, well, to be honest, I came here with the intent of joining the Seiryu clan. But thankfully, Ebina-san said I could stay a civilian.
You've got nothing to apologize for. If you're okay with this, then you have my support.
We will take responsibility and look after Sasaki-san from here on. Is that all right with you?
Honestly, it's amazing what you guys have done. Makes me wonder why I even bothered trying to do it on my own. Anyway, Ebina-san, I ultimately just want to say thank you. This might sound kind of presumptuous of me, but if I may, could I ask you see this through? That no man gets left behind?
Yes, of course. I'll see that it's done. Kasuga-san. Provided you still have time, there's someone I'd like you to see.
Yeah? I mean, sure. I've got nothing but time right now.
Glad to hear it. In that case, allow me to give him a call.
That won't be necessary.
Well then, it would appear he's already here.
No way.
It's been a while, Ichi.
Holy shit. Captain Sawashiro.
Wieder am Start. Okay. Speichern. Kapitel 2 Paradies, Hawaiian Style.
No, it's fine. Old habits die hard, huh?
Captain Sawashiro! I thought you were in the slammer. What are you doing here? You were found guilty. You killed the Seiryu chairman. As far as Ebbing is concerned, you're public enemy number one, right? At a glance, I'd say he's treating you like the opposite.
You know, for a dumbass, you're pretty perceptive, huh, Ichi?
And I see you're at it with that. Would it kill you to be nice for once? I guess old habits really do die hard.
So they do.
So, what exactly's going on?
Well, long story short, I wasn't the one who killed Chairman Hoshino 4 years ago.
What?
Hmm? No. Hmm?
Awful late to the party, aren't you? Seems even Hoshino got sick of waiting.
Young master, what have you done?
Yeah, I should be asking you. The ruthless Captain Sawashiro I once knew never dragged his ass. But I have a theory. You let it slip that someone was after the old man's head, didn't you? If all went according to plan, Ichiban would come save the day before you made the hit. That's what you were banking on, right? Well, change of plans.
I see. So you sent a guy in ahead of me to ensure the job was done.
I'll make sure the credit goes to you. If it gets around that you off the Seiryu clan chairman, well, you're sure to impress a cellmate or two.
So then, that means I'd lost your trust some time ago, young master.
You're wrong there, Sawashiro. You never had my trust to begin with.
So someone else got to him before you even had the chance. Right. Then the young master played you as well. And even knowing that, you still took the fall.
Well, I can't deny I was on my way to kill the chairman. Maybe I did pray for a sort of miracle. That by some chance I wouldn't have to. but it would have been too shameless of me to plead innocence.
You had your reasons. I'm sure a lot was going through your head at the time, yeah?
That's true. I suppose I was trying to atone for my sins somehow. It was clear the young master... No. My own son was only sinking deeper into the abyss. I spoiled him. And Arakawa-san's death was a direct result of that. In truth, I might have prevented it. But instead, I pushed him to do it. Once they put me in prison, I thought I'd just be counting down the rest of my days. But someone put that countdown on hold. That someone was Ebina. A man claiming to be his attorney came to visit. He told me he could prove me innocent, that he wanted to appeal for a retrial.
So Ebina knew the truth? Did he know about Chairman Hoshino? That there was another killer?
Yeah. He's a sharp one, that guy. Real young, full of energy type. He did everything he could to get me out of prison. It was all to serve his goal, to start up the second great dissolution. You even heard it yourself just now. Arakawa still had a lot more to do before he passed.
I get it. You couldn't be the one Yakuza left out of all this.
No way. I'm the guy that turned from the Tojo to the Omi, incited a war and went on an all-out rampage in the process. Get someone like me on your leash, and even a fresh face like Ebina's sure to turn a few heads. To keep the strays in line, you need someone who can bark over them. I suppose that's why he brought me in.
Sounds like you got the short end of that one.
I'd say it's the perfect job for me, all things considered. If nothing else, it sure beats pretending to atone for my sins in some cell.
Captain.
I had asked Ebina to bring you here tonight, but it wasn't so I could talk about myself. I know I have no right, Ichi, but I have a favor to ask you.
A favor? From me?
It's a rush job, too.
Let me hear it first. I don't exactly want to bite off more than I can chew, you know?
Well, as I understand it, you're fresh out of a job, right? I'm sure you'll find the time.
So, Sawashiro asks you a favor, and without any clue as to what it is, you run off and snag a passport. Sir, yes, sir, eh?
That's one way to put it.
Well, whatever his favor is, I imagine you'll be heading overseas, right? Passport ain't good for much else.
He's gonna fill me in later today. Said he'll be waiting at Heian Tower.
Are you gonna be okay by yourself? I mean, can we really trust Sawashiro?
You know, I think if he was gonna hurt me, he'd have done it by now.
That's a fair point.
Not only that, I'm out of work, with plenty of time to spare. Figured I'd just go meet him. I'd feel bad turning him down at this point, especially after he came to me for help.
Guess we're all going to Heian Tower then. You're not the only one with time on his hands after all.
Okay. Captain Sawashiro wartet am Heian Tower. Das ist ziemlich weit. Dann nehme ich lieber ein Taxi. Was? So, warte mal. Bewege den Cursor. Klicken wir, um statt hinzufahren. So, warte mal. Was? Nein, ich will kein Geld bezahlen. Hallo? So. Einsteigen. 730, ja, perfekt. So, okay. Dahin bitte. Noch eine kleine Schlägerei hier. So.
What's this?
Für den einen hat's gereicht, ne? Ja. Da ist ja noch einer. Okay. Und drauf da.
To think there'd come a day when we'd share a meal here.
I'll say. Still, I assumed it'd just be us.
Actually, they're here on Ebina's orders. I made a lot of enemies before getting arrested. Plenty of people out there still hate my guts, it seems.
Oh, I did what you asked. Got my passport right here.
Ah, excellent.
So, what's this favor you're asking?
I'm sending you to Hawaii. There's someone there who wants to meet you.
Hawaii? Who is it?
Well, it's your mother.
What?
She's the one woman the boss truly loved. Akane-san.
Huh? Wait, that's...
Just so we're clear here, yes, you are indeed the boss and Akane-san's child. That fateful day 40 years ago, I saw everything with my own eyes. On that day, 2 babies at the coin lockers were sadly mistaken for one another. In a perfect world, you would have been raised as Masato Arakawa, the boss's own flesh and blood. You were, of course, replaced with the son I abandoned. If you hate me for it, you're welcome to say so. You have every right.
You know, I've always had 2 fathers. Jiro Kasuga at the Shangri-La Soapland, and by oath, Masumi Arakawa. For what it's worth, that's all I needed.
Maybe you're right. That said, what about your mother?
Right, so, this Akane-san lady is...
Yes. She's your mom.
No, but Akane-san, I heard she was killed. Heck, Arakawa-san told me himself. The Hikawa family hunted her down. You know, the guys Arakawa-san used to run with.
Right, well, that may be what the boss believed. But it's not entirely true. Prior to the boss's departure, the patriarch of the Hikawa family hoped to marry Arakawa-san to his daughter. That's how much he liked him. You might even say the patriarch wanted him as his heir. But as fate would have it, the boss was already together with Akane-san, so he had to fearfully turn down the offer.
Right.
That was it. And the patriarch's rage upon hearing the news was more than the boss could have ever imagined. In a sudden turn, he tried to kill both the boss and Akane-san, who at the time was pregnant with you. You see, the boss had heard Akane-san was caught by the Hikawa family, but he never saw her body for himself. He kept believing she was out there, and so he strung up one Hikawa member after another. But by then, it was too late, and the order to kill Akane-san had already been passed on to the contractors.
Contractors?
Professional hitmen. So now they were on the hunt too. The Hikawa patriarch was playing all his cards.
All that to kill Akane-san? Just her alone?
Crossing the Yakuza carries a heavy toll. Surely I don't have to tell you that. It was then Arakawa made one last move. And in order to save your mom, he raided the Hikawa family HQ. All by himself.
Arakawa! You're going straight to hell, you damn traitor!
Okay.
Where is she? Old man. Wherever she may be, she won't have much longer to live. The hounds are already on her trail, and once they sniff her out, it's feeding time, down to the very last bone. Whether I live or die makes no difference. My My orders are absolute.
And make new orders. Tell whoever you hired, you're calling it off.
The plan's already in motion. Give it up. As far as I'm concerned, you crossed the point of no return a long time ago. Did you forget?
Where the fuck is Akane?
No longer in the country. She's bound for the Philippines. Stowed away on some shady-looking cargo ship, it seems. Imagine a pretty little thing by her lonesome, with hardly a yen to her name. Surely she has to earn her keep somehow. I hear life at sea is quite demanding, but it's the men at sea who I'd be concerned about. Bet you they're lined up as we speak.
Shit, you piece of shit! Tell your men to stand down. Or they'll be dead just like you. Ikawa!
That's the spirit, Arakawa. Oh, I've been wanting to see that face. To hear you scream like the little brat you are!
Make the call! Do it already!
One really has to wonder, though, how bad is your bitch holding up?
The boss continued torturing the Ikawa patriarch until he breathed his last. But no matter what he did, the madman kept on laughing. Till the bitter end. And in the end, he never found out where Akane-san was. And now he had no chance of calling off her pursuers.
But wait, he knew she was headed for the Philippines, right? There had to be something he could do.
There was. He flew to the Philippines as soon as possible, and once he formed his own family, his subordinates joined the search. But nothing ever turned up, and the years just kept passing by. He came to believe that if Akane-san were alive, she would have contacted him. That day never came. So he and the rest of us assumed the worst, though no one ever said it out loud. Here. It's the photo of Akane-san the boss had us carry around.
What?
I can't imagine you've seen it.
This is her? Akane-san? Oh.
She's native Hawaiian, albeit with some Japanese blood mixed in.
Then I have that blood too?
Guess that's how it goes.
Ja, Kippe gerade ausgemacht, direkt die nächste an.
10 years had passed since Akane's son went missing. Then, one day the boss got an emergency call. It was from an officer of a Filipino group we had dealings with. Found a girl in Hawaii who looked just like her.
Then that mean maybe she moved back home at some point.
Yeah, we'd been looking at that angle too, as you might have guessed. But the boss never knew where exactly in Hawaii she was born. That might be why we still came up short.
So you went there to take a look? To find Akane-san?
As soon as I got word, I was on the first flight out. It was just me, though. The boss stayed behind.
Why?
What? Why didn't he go with me? If I can afford to be blunt, it's because he was afraid. stronger and more promising the lead, the bigger the hurt when it all fell through.
I see. Makes sense.
Anyway, off I went. Eventually I found her. It was Akane's son, no doubt about it.
And she was safe and sound?
She was. About as safe as you can get. Granted, that presented a bit of a problem for me.
Huh?
Say all went well, and she returned to the boss. Akane's son would inevitably want to meet her child. And in that case, she'd quickly see that her son's been living with a handicap since the transfer at the coin locker. Now, she might at first say that just being able to reunite is enough. But eventually, she'd want to know about his condition. And she'd probably ask how that happened. Before long, she and the boss would be comparing their memories from that night. Then it'd hit. They'd realize they transferred their baby at different lockers. How then would they treat Masato Arakawa, the young master, the boy they believed was theirs?
Well...
No one truly knows what would have happened. But I did know this. As long as Akane's son kept out of Japan, everything here'd stay the same. Neither I nor the young master would have to suffer.
Wait, then you flew out to Akane-san too?
Exactly. When I saw Akane-san, I was planning to kill her. Even I couldn't help trembling. I had every intention to get rid of the woman the boss loved. However, I ended up walking away, all thanks to something she said.
If anyone asks, I've been dead a long time.
And Akane-san has kids out there?
It shouldn't come as a surprise if you think about it. A young girl on the run from hired killers, with absolutely no hope of contact from the man she loved. Who could blame her for anything? From then on, it was her life to live. So I decided to honor her wishes. I gave word to the boss that Akane-san was dead. I told him the Hikawa family had reached her first. That all I'd found was her lifeless body. Nothing more. The boss quietly accepted my report. The search for Akane-san was called off. And she was never spoken of again. After that, I stayed in contact with her, though sparsely. I needed some control over her so that she wouldn't suddenly get homesick for Japan, you see.
You're a certified asshole. Still, I get that this all started because of what Akane-san said. I'm not saying everything you did was wrong.
Well, with the boss now dead and me out of prison, the situation has changed. I wrote a letter to Akane-san. I told her everything there was to know. How I betrayed the boss, and that Ichiban Kasuga, the boy who grew up in a soap plant, was her child. Ironic, isn't it? Neither I nor Akane-san were finally free until long after the boss was gone. Anyhow, Ichi, Akane-san, she tells me she wants to meet you.
She She does? Me?
Akane-san's home address. It's right there on the front.
Is this a letter from Akane-san?
It's just the envelope. The letter was to stay between me and her. I'm afraid I can't show it to you.
Sure, I get that.
Yeah, I'm sure it must be strange to be in your 40s and be asked to meet your mom for the first time. But Akane-san's only getting older. A son ought to set his mother's mind at ease before she passes on, don't you think?
Well, yeah.
This is just one more way for me to atone for all I've done. I'll be booking your flight to Hawaii. You'll leave tomorrow night. All that's left is how you feel about it. Will you go? Not for me, but for Akane-san. Please, won't you see her, Ichi?
Captain.
I beg you.
You know, I never thought I'd see the day you bowed your head to me.
Mach direkt ein Foto davon.
Right. I'll go see her.
Well, I would have killed you if you'd said no.
What's up?
Gut, dass du noch in einem Stück bist. Wartet ihr etwa auf mich? Namba macht sich Sorgen um dich und irgendwie habe ich es verpasst, mich aus dem Staub zu machen. Eigentlich wollte ich das gerade sagen. Also, weißt du jetzt, was Sawashiro von dir wollte? Naja, also, es ist ein bisschen kompliziert. Oh, ehrlich? Sollen wir vielleicht ins Survive? Ja, machen wir das.
Smile!
So. Survive war da hinten, ne? Dann würde ich sagen, nehmen wir ein Taxi, oder?
Hm?
Guck mal, da hinten leuchtet noch was. Da hinten auch noch. Da haben wir hier eine Katze. Wieso blutig? Da mache ich mal kurz ein Tempo. Scheiße. Okay, mal weiter. Ja, so, auf in Survive. Dahin, bitte. Fahren wir los. Sascha auch da ist?
I see.
Verstehe. Arakawa hat also nie herausgefunden, dass Akane-san lebt und es ihr gut geht. Könnte sein, aber für mich klingt es, als wäre das alles vorherbestimmt. Vor allem, weil Akane-san Arakawa weiter im Ungewissen lassen wollte.
Okay.
Ja, die Dinge haben sich geändert, seit der Boss tot ist. Wer weiß, ob sie mich sonst überhaupt treffen würde. Also, was wirst du tun? Wirst du nach Hawaii aufbrechen? Na klar, aber es geht nicht so sehr darum, dass ich meine Mutter treffen will. Es geht mehr darum, der Frau meinen Respekt zu zollen, die der Boss geliebt hat. Ist ja sozusagen meine Pflicht, verstehst du? Was auch immer deine Gründe sind, bei ihrem Alter freut sie sich sicher, ihren Sohn nach so langer Zeit zu sehen. Warte mal, du warst noch nie im Ausland, oder?
Okay.
Das wird mein erstes Mal. Zum Glück habe ich die Flugtickets bereits. Captain Sawashiro hat sich darum gekümmert. Ich muss nur bloß ein Taxi nehmen, der Rest wird sich ergeben.
Sure.
Klar, sicher gibt es auch Touristenführer, die Japanisch sprechen. Was? Wirklich?
Yep.
Im Lauf der Jahre sind viele Japaner emigriert. Wenn du mit Leuten meines Alters über das Reisen sprichst, denken sie oft zuallererst an Hawaii. Erinnerst du dich noch an all diese Quizshows von damals? Der große Preis war meist ein Urlaub auf Hawaii für 2. Ein Urlaub auf Hawaii für 2. Stell dir mal vor, du reist mit Sachan dorthin. Das wäre was, oder? Als ob sie jemals Ja sagen würde. Ihr habt euch also immer noch nicht vertragen? Die Nachricht, die ich ihr letztes Jahr geschickt habe, ist immer noch auf ungelesen. Scheiße, wirklich. Was zum Teufel habe ich falsch
Hold
gemacht?
on.
Hey, lass uns das einfach vergessen, okay? Und sag mal, musst du nicht packen?
Yeah.
Oh, stimmt. Packen für die große Reise. Und du musst dich gut über Hawaii informieren. Hüte dich zum Beispiel vor weißen Taxis. Eine Menge Japaner werden über den Tisch gezogen, weil die Gauner denken, wir wären alle treu doof. Weiße Taxis, ja? Oh, und noch eine Sache.
Listen.
Bevor du dich aus dem Staub machst, solltest du vielleicht Arakawas Grab einen Besuch abstatten. Du hast recht, das sollte ich. Nicht wahr?
Got it.
Okay, dann besuchen wir ihn morgen zuallererst. Lass uns aber für heute Abend Schluss machen. Hey, kein Grund, Trübsal zu blasen. Wir machen das zu dritt.
Thanks.
Danke. Also kommen die mit? Meine beiden Buddies?
Listen.
Also wollen wir? Mir fällt gerade auf, dass ich noch nie bei Arakawas Grab war. Ja, ich auch nicht.
Yeah.
Ich war selber schon länger nicht mehr dort. Augenblick, ich hole uns ein Taxi. So. Na komm. So. Hier haben wir noch einen Koffer. Oh, guck mal, Sonderangebot, nur 500 Yen. Arakawas Grab. Let's go.
I'm taking off, boss. I'm gonna go meet her. Akane-san wants to see me.
Arakawa. He had no clue Akane-san was still alive. Nor that you were actually his son. He never knew about any of it.
You know, whether I'm the boss's blood or not, I can't actually say. Honestly, does it even really matter?
Huh?
To the boss, I'm just me. And to me, the boss is just the boss. His blood, my blood, it's not important. It doesn't change a thing.
And that's why you won't take a DNA test? If it were me, I'd want to set the record straight.
For all I care, I got two dads. I've got the boss right here, and I've got Jiro Kasuga, the man who stepped in when no one else would. That's good enough for me.
If you say so. Man, you always gotta be so stubborn. Say, by the way, what's that in your hand?
Oh, I've got some of the boss's ashes in here.
date somewhere?
I want to give it to Akane-san. You know, provided she'll accept it.
So that was it, huh? That's what made you decide to go?
Maybe. For what it's worth, I thought it might make the boss happy. So, what do you think, boss?
Werden wir sehen. Ich will Adachi-san und Namba nicht warten lassen. Ich sollte vor dem Bahnhof ein Taxi zum Flughafen nehmen. Okay.
Huh? Oh, what's up, Nancy? That's my pet crawfish, of course. I sort of bargained for her life with a homeless fisherman. She's been with me since. Namba stuck her in a clay pot as a joke, but turns out she finds it pretty cozy. Oh yeah, if I'm going to Hawaii, Nancy'll need a sitter. Wonder who I could ask. Adachi-san, maybe? Huh? That a no? Listen, if my stay in Hawaii goes long, you might dry out by the time I'm back. Fine, have it your way. We're in this together. You want to come to Hawaii with me? Yeah.
Okay.
Good girl, keep cool, Nancy.
I'm okay, I guess.
Okay, reicht. So, dann machen wir uns mal auf den Weg. Jimon, die zweite Generation.
Just another crazy off the streets. Nothing out of the ordinary. Huh. Does it feel like we've had the...
Whatever. We know how to hit.
Roger.
Bring it on.
Let's go.
Okay. Don't get caught. Watch this. Let's go.
Jawohl.
Man, what was his
Was hatte der für
problem?
ein Problem?
I swear, this city's just as ugly as it ever was.
Oh ho! A turncoat titillator. Classic. You've not lost a step, Kasuga. How fortunate for us all.
Huh?
Ach, den
It's
kennen wir
been
doch.
a while, my boy.
You! Who were you again?
It's me, you fool! Professor Morikasa, the bloody Sujiman sensei.
Oh, right. I was just kidding. Of course I remember you, Sensei.
Sujimon Sensei? This guy a friend of yours, Kasuga?
You were with me when I met him, I think. He took us over to his, Sujimon Center, right?
Come on, man. It's hard enough to remember the names of cute girls these days. Much less scarred up cue balls.
You say so. Listen then. This guy's the Sujimon Sensei. The creep who researches other... Let me fill up a whole catalog with data on the Sujimon.
Genau.
Guilty as charged. More monster than man all. And inclined to make passers-by feel super jittery. Sujiman!
Uh-huh.
Okay, yes. It's a stretch, but a necessary classification for society to rid itself of these violent creepazoids. Research and categorization are vital into, see? As ever.
No shit.
This world, despite all my efforts, it's still rotten with criminals and degenerates. Just look around you for proof. And so I collect data on them, their behaviors, their habitats, to help good, honest citizens.
That's why you needed Kasuga's help? Since he's always getting his ass kicked in the seediest parts of town? Right. It's coming back to me now.
Well, Kasuga, will you take up the Sujimon cause once more? To be the very...
Huh? Sure.
You do still have the Sujidex installed on your phone, of course, don't you?
Hey, hold on!
You deleted my Sujidex app. All that data.
Hey, man, those things don't have much space.
There's no cloud backup.
Der Suidex wurde wieder auf Kasugas Handy installiert. Der Suidex ist eine App, die Daten über gefährliche Wesen aufzeichnet, die in der Stadt leben und Sujimon genannt werden. Informiere dich über ihre Schwächen, Widerstände und Skills, um dich auf deinen nächsten Kampf vorzubereiten. Wenn du einen Sujimon besiegst, gelangst du an seine Daten. Aber wenn du den Kampf verlierst oder entkommst, bleibt der Eintrag unvollständig.
Oh, what a pain in the ass.
Enough whining. You want to keep the world safe, don't you?
Wait, I forgot. I'm planning to go to Hawaii soon. Will this...
Well, it should, in theory. But
I've got some stuff to take care of.
my boy, Hawaii is known far and wide as a Sujimon paradise.
Really?
One could call it an entirely different region of Sujimon. A tropical dreamscape, yet a land of shadow. In fact, I've even heard tell of some...
How would that even work?
Perhaps. We'll speak more of that when the time comes. Away now, my boy. To Hawaii, remember. Gotta dispatch them all. Become...
Whatever you say, Sensei.
Okay. Na gut.
Going to Hawaii, huh? This might be my one chance to get it all back.
Okay, Nebenaufgabe Nummer 2 erledigt. So. Wir müssen hier hin. Let's go. Da funkelt noch was. Stinkendes Handtuch. Ja, perfekt. Darauf haben wir doch gewartet, oder?
Hm?
I'm getting hungry.
Ja, du hast immer Hunger. Adachi. Jetzt seid ihr ein Filmsche. Mhm. Wieso habe ich nur noch 40 TP mit ihm? Ja.
Have fun with this. How about? Don't get caught.
Shit, warte.
It works. Delicious.
Delicious.
Hm?
So, nehmen wir mal eine Abkürzung. Aber da stehen sie auch schon. Hier ist so ein Koffer. Den nehmen wir auch mit. Okay, hier ist auch nichts. Okay. Gehen wir jetzt zum Taxi. Einsteigen.
Hey, Ichiban. You sure you got enough stuff with you? I mean, it's Hawaii. Not a day trip up to some hot spring.
You're staying there at least a few nights, right? Bring enough change of clothes?
Hey, if I run out, I'll buy some. I hate dragging luggage around. Look at us. First we're homeless, and now we're stressing about extra clothes.
Hey, you're right. You really moved on up. This might just be the R&R you needed. Take the time to enjoy it.
Oh, and I'm good with any gift. But macadamia nuts.
Sure. Thanks, guys.
Ja, die kommen jetzt doch nicht mit.
Well, guess I'm off.
Happy travels.
Adachi und Namba haben die Gruppe verlassen.
Whoa. Man, ain't nothing like a sunrise in Hawaii.
On behalf of all of our crew, thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We hope to see you again soon.
No. Wait, careful, hold on. Oh, please, just wait. 1 second.
Hey. Mind if I take over?
Yes, please. Thank you.
No need to be so gentle with it. Just lift him by his belt here. Like a sumo in his loincloth. See?
Thanks for lending a hand, sir. We appreciate the help.
No. If anything, I was being too nosy.
I wouldn't call helping a stranger out nosy. I take it you've done this before?
Well, an old friend of mine spent most of his life in a wheelchair, so...
Yeah, that would do it then.
Anyway, you here on vacation?
You could say that, yeah.
Right on. Well, let's make the most of it, huh? Later.
Thanks again. Oh, huiho.
Who what now?
Huiho. It's like saying, until next time.
No. Okay. Huiho!
Aloha. Wäre schon nett, wenn der Taxifahrer Japanisch spricht. Kasugas Geld wurde in US-Dollar gewechselt. Neu verdientes Geld wird ab sofort automatisch gewechselt. Der Wechselkurs liegt bei 100 Yen gleich $1. Okay, suche einen japanischen Fahrer. Danke, Aschkim.
Hey.
Kann ich dich mal was fragen?
Oh.
Na klar. Kannst du dir das hier mal ansehen? Wer damit was anfangen kann, sollte Japanisch können. Oh, oh.
Sorry.
Gut, er ist schon mal nicht. Mal ihn hier.
Hey. Oh.
Du kommst aus Japan, oder? Ah, du verstehst mich. Hoffentlich kann dieser Mensch genug Japanisch, um eine Unterhaltung zu führen. Tut mir leid, ich kann eigentlich gar kein Japanisch. Mist, du kannst es nicht lesen, was? Zu schwer für mich. Versuch's vielleicht bei einem anderen Taxi.
Thanks.
Der sieht aus wie Nambas Bruder.
Aloha. Aloha.
Aloha.
This mean anything to you?
Do I speak Japanese?
Oh, you can read it.
You just come in from Japan? I got you. Now, hop in.
Hey, all right.
Where to?
Here's the address. Look familiar?
That's a good ways away.
Oh, really? Is it gonna be a long drive?
First time in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Cool. Welcome to the island. Hope you have a nice time. Hey, so you're from Japan, right? I'd love to get out there one of these days.
You say that to everyone who flies in from Japan?
Like this is a sales pitch? Nah, that's how I really feel. Japan's a wonderful country. It's super peaceful. It's a great food.
Friedlich.
Yeah, but what about Hawaii? This place is supposed to be heaven on earth, right?
Well, the warm weather all year round is nice. But, yeah, Hawaii's got its problems too.
Go figure.
Truth be told, we love Japanese guests out here. They make great customers, and we used to get a lot more before. Maybe you ought to bring your friends next time.
Maybe. This time around's kind of personal. You know, you're a pretty upbeat guy, huh? That an Islander thing?
No, I get that a lot, that I'm easygoing. But I'm not all Hawaii. My dad was from Japan.
Oh, really? Then is your mom from here?
Yep.
Huh. Hey, I guess you're the same as me.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Actually, I only found that out just recently.
Hey, sorry, but mind if I see that envelope again? I want to check the address.
Oh, sure. We almost there? I could have sworn it was more toward the suburbs when I looked it up.
Oh, is that right? Guess somebody did their homework.
Das war so klar.
Get out. See, this is why I love the Japanese. Butter them up just a little, and they'll trust almost anyone.
Should I be putting my hands up?
You can stay as is, long as you're quiet. I'll want your wallet and your smartphone. And you know what happens if you say no, don't you?
You're gonna shoot me? You? Really?
You bet your ass.
I ask because I don't think you can.
Huh?
A lot of people say America's some gun-crazy cowboy country. But I doubt many of those cowboys know what it really means to pull the trigger.
The hell's your point? Hey!
You want to know if someone's gonna shoot you? Look at their eyes. A little practice, and you'll get the hang of it.
But, hey!
Didn't think Japan would know how to strike back, huh? Maybe now you'll think twice.
God damn it! Don't get smart with me, asshole! Welcome to Hawaii.
Jawohl, unser erster Tanz. Kampf.
Open wide.
Ist klar.
Cool. Brace yourself. Nice knowing you. Wings be about.
Tja.
You know, if you just did your job, you'd have got a fat tip. And now all you get is a fat lip. Oh, and give me my envelope.
Envelope?
The one with the address, man.
Oh yeah.
Now what? You gonna turn yourself in?
Actually, it's you I'm turning in.
Huh? Yo! That's a Kane-san! What the hell is wrong with you? Spit it out!
I don't know what you're talking about, you taxi robbing dick.
The fuck?
Officer, help! I am being robbed! This hoodlum won my money, and he pointed a gun right at me!
Wait a sec! Don't tell me you're seriously buying this crap!
Are you? All right, smart guy. Put your hands in the air and turn around.
Okay, hang on. I'm doing it.
Get on your knees. Right now.
I can explain. I swear I just got into town. I haven't robbed anyone.
Come on, arrest that scumbag. I'm pissing myself over here.
Damn it. Why me? This is bullshit.
Better luck next time, asshole.
Hold on, officers. That man is no thief.
Hey, you're the Yahuiho guy.
Who you should be arresting is the driver. He's the real thief. And if you need proof, I recorded the whole thing. Here.
Hey, freeze!
Wo kommt der denn jetzt her?
Hey, you saved my ass. Not even here a day and I almost land myself in jail.
Sorry you had to go through all that. I was surprised myself.
Yeah, but what are you doing here?
Well, actually, I was following you.
Following me?
That's right. As we were leaving the airport, I noticed you had hopped into a suspicious-looking taxi.
It looked suspicious? You could tell just by looking at it?
And the thing is, I was born here. As it stands, I've got a bit of a sixth sense for it. I can tell if a driver's out to scam tourists or not.
And he was setting off the alarm, huh?
It's not like I was 100% certain about him. But you were so nice to me on the plane, and I imagined what might happen to you, and frankly, I just couldn't leave it alone.
Well, thanks, man. You really saved the day. Oh, I'm Kasuga, by the way. Ichiban Kasuga.
Kasuga-san. My name's Mitamura. Eiji Mitamura.
Hey, that's a good name.
So, Kasuga-san, where were you headed, if I may ask?
Oh, shit, that's right! The address was on the envelope!
The envelope? Was that what that driver ate all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Did you copy the address somewhere?
No. I didn't think I'd lose something that important.
I see. Actually, hold on a moment. I might have something.
Huh?
You know what? I might be able to work with this.
What? Are you serious?
I can see the envelope in the video I just took. It's too rough to read as is, but I can try tweaking the footage.
And then we can read it?
Yes, I think that should work.
You'd really do that for me?
Of course. In fact, I'd say this was meant to be. But I will need my laptop to enhance the video, so... if it's no trouble, can I ask you to come to where I'm staying?
Oh, sure! I owe you big time, Achan.
Achan?
You're AG, right? So you're Achan. Sorry, did I get a little too chummy?
Oh, no. It's just been a while since anyone gave me a nickname. Anyway, should we get going?
Ich vertraue dem nicht.
Actually, Kasuga-san, aren't you hungry?
Oh, yeah. I haven't eaten anything since I got here. Could definitely grab a bite right now.
In that case, why don't we do that? I haven't had anything either.
All right! First big Hawaiian meal, let's do it!
There's a place I used to go to pretty often. We can go there if you'd like. Is there anything you'd rather not eat,
So, geht
Kasuga-san?
automatisch, okay.
Nah, I'm game for anything. People tell me I act like it's the best thing I've ever tasted no matter what I'm eating, so...
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, if you're picking the place, then I'm ready to chow down.
Just maybe we keep it cheap, because,
You know, I'm kind of broke.
no worries. It's a casual little place.
Yeah, we're in business then. Oh, man. Going on a trip's great. You meet all kinds of new people. Shame about the first guy waving a gun in my face, though. Could have done without that.
I hear you. Still, all in all, that kind of thing doesn't happen too often.
Honestly, I wonder if he's all right. You don't think he got shot or anything, do you?
You're worried about him? A guy like that?
Well, I mean, the guy didn't seem evil. Not entirely, at least.
You're one of a kind, Kasuga-san. Not everyone could admit something like that. Especially about someone who tried to rob you.
You don't think? Maybe it's the island. Bigger the space, the bigger the heart, you know?
Aloha Beach.
Kasuga-san, what's the thing you think of when you hear Hawaiian food?
Oh, let's see. Loco Moco, I think? I know I've heard that one before. I mean, hamburger patties and sunny side up egg on rice? I'd wolf that down in 2 seconds.
Oh, it is tasty. And these days, it's not just with hamburger. You can get it with chicken or even mahi-mahi.
Mahi-mahi?
Oh, it's a type of whitefish. The big ones get up to about 6 feet or so.
Wow, so is that like a Hawaiian specialty? If I caught a fish that big, I'd never shut up about it.
It makes for a good story. On that note, Kasuga-san, how long are you planning to stay in Hawaii?
I don't know. I haven't decided, but I doubt I'll be here for too long. I'm not exactly here for sightseeing.
Oh, then what for? Work or something?
No, it's not for work either.
Oh, yeah?
Well, we've come this far, I guess. My mom and I were separated at birth, and apparently she's still alive. She lives out here now. I came out here to see her.
You were separated?
Hard to believe, right? It hasn't really hit me yet either.
Oh, it's any wonder. I can only imagine how difficult that must be. Wait, then the address on that envelope you lost, was that hers?
Exactly. Would have thought some guy would eat the friggin' thing.
You sure have been through a lot.
You know, one door closes, another opens. I mean, here I am now, having a great meal with my new pal.
Pal? You mean me?
If it's okay with you, yeah. You've been a great friend so far.
Kasuga-san. All right. I guess I'd better get you that address then. I can't let my new pal down, after all.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. Thanks.
Mann, das war gut. Es wäre schön, nochmal herzukommen, wenn sich alles beruhigt hat. Schön, dass es dir gefallen hat. Was für eine Aussicht. Normalerweise gucke ich immer nur auf Abwasserkanäle. Das hier ist 1000-mal besser. Ja, seit ich woanders lebe, weiß ich es mehr zu schätzen. Für mich war das früher selbstverständlich. Oh, stimmt. Du meintest, dass du hier geboren wurdest. Besuchst du deine Familie?
Ja.
Könnte man so sagen. Ist gut, sich immer mal zu sehen. Muss aber ganz schön teuer sein, jedes Mal nach Hawaii zu kommen, oder? Das ist es. Ich muss mich nächsten Monat richtig reinhängen. Oh, dann ist dein Job also flexibel? Ich bin freiberuflicher Ingenieur. Ich war mal Vollzeit angestellt, aber als ich dann erstmal mein eigener Chef war es seltsam, dort zu bleiben. Ah, verstehe. Als Freiberufler kann man alles von zu Hause machen. Da habe ich also etwas mehr Freiheit. Freiberuflicher Ingenieur, Ich hoffe, du wirst ordentlich bezahlt.
Ja.
Kennst du dich in dem Bereich aus? Ich habe früher bei Hello Work in Yokohama gearbeitet. wurde aber nach kurzer Zeit wieder gefeuert. Was? Ja, was soll man darauf antworten? Keine Sorge, es ist alles gut. Nein, das meine ich nicht. Aber du warst in Yokohama? Ja, war ich. Und Hello Work hat dich gefeuert? Moment, Kasuga-san. Was denn? Du bist aber nicht zufällig der Kasuga, über den der Tatara-Channel berichtet hat, oder? Doch, genau der. Wusste ich's doch. Krass. Der Kanal ist wohl echt bekannt, was? Ja, schon. Sie hat dir wirklich Schlimmes vorgeworfen. Aber ich kann mir das gar nicht vorstellen. Ha, vielen Dank. Ehrlich gesagt ist die ganze Geschichte ziemlich beknackt. Ich wusste es. Dann musst du sie dazu bringen, das richtig zu stellen. Meinst du so per DM oder was? Ich habe versucht, ihr eine zu schicken, aber sie hat nie geantwortet. Und ich bin auch nicht sauer, dass ich gefeuert wurde. Ich habe schon ein paar grenzwertige Sachen gemacht. Echt jetzt? Schon. Mir geht's aber ehrlich gesagt nicht um mich. Mir geht's um die Leute, die ich mit reingezogen habe. Du musst sowas Unfaires durchmachen und du denkst nur an andere Leute.
Okay.
Unfair ist das, was ihnen passiert ist. Ach, was bringt es eigentlich, bei so einer Aussicht ein langes Gesicht zu machen? Wir sollten weitergehen. Oh nein. Was war das? Kasuga? Was ist denn, Ma'am? Ah, stimmt, die Sprache. Der Wind hat meinen Schal ins Meer geweht. Er ist mir sehr wichtig. Ihr Schal wurde aufs Meer hinausgeweht. Sie sagt, dass er ihr sehr wichtig ist. Ach, wirklich? Okay, ich kümmere mich drum. Warte, Kasuga-san. Was sagst du dazu? Aichan, kannst du fragen, wo er gelandet ist? Ich schwimme raus und hole ihn.
Sure.
Finde den Schal am Strand. Dreckige Dose. Ja, perfekt. Es war also ein Geschenk ihres verstorbenen Mannes. Schön, dass wir ihn gefunden haben.
Excuse me?
Einfach so ins Meer zu springen? Was hast du dir bloß dabei gedacht? Tut mir leid, wenn ich dich erschreckt habe. Danke, dass du den Fremdenführer für mich spielst, Aichan. Grundgütiger, so habe ich schon lange nicht mehr herumgebrüllt.
Sorry.
Tja, das tut mir auch leid. Wirklich, aber jetzt lass uns gehen. In der Aufmachung? Oh, stimmt. Fast vergessen. Warte kurz. Entschuldigung, hat etwas gedauert. Jetzt aber los. Ha, du sagst, wo es lang geht. Wow, die Palmen sind riesig. Genauso habe ich mir Hawaii vorgestellt. Palmen, die sich vor einem blauen Meer hin und her wiegen, das trifft es ganz gut. Stimmt etwas nicht? In Japan pflückte ich mir in den Parks immer Persimonen von den Bäumen. Ist das hier verboten? Weiß ich nicht. Bin noch nie auf die Idee gekommen. Aber ins Gefängnis werden sie dich wohl nicht werfen. Ach so, gut zu wissen. Aber ich weiß es nicht sicher. Hey, was machst du da? Was meinst du? Ich pflück mir was. Wie bitte? Die habe ich als Kind mal in einem Anime gesehen und das sah da so gut aus. Ja, das wollte ich schon immer mal machen. Aber die verkaufen Kokosnüsse und so gleich da drüben. Klar, aber selbst gepflückt schmeckt es doch viel besser. Ich würde gerne hochklettern, aber das ist leichter gesagt als getan. Vielleicht, wenn ich mich richtig gegen den Baum werfe. Ernsthaft? Sowas machen doch nur kleine Kinder. Das würde niemand...
Totally.
ist sogar schon aufgegangen und die ist noch voll. Okay, dann wollen wir mal. Wow. Das ist der Hammer. Oh, upsie. Wo bleibt meine Manieren? Hier, nimm auch einen Schluck.
No.
Ach nein, danke, ich verzichte. Komm schon, das musst du mal probieren. Ist richtig lecker. Dein Hals ist doch vom Rumbrüllen vorhin bestimmt noch ganz trocken, oder? Jetzt trink schon. Woher weißt du das? Bei dem Husten wusste ich sofort Bescheid. Hier, man muss auch mal was Neues probieren. Schön. Gib her. Das ist wirklich gut. Hehe, hab ich doch gesagt. Ich weiß nicht, wann ich das letzte Mal eine so frisch vom Baum gegessen und so was Kindisches gemacht habe. Hehe, macht doch Spaß, oder? Es tut keinem weh, ab und zu mal rumzualbern. Hä? Die Dosis macht das Gift, schätze ich. Naja, wir sollten weiter. Es wird bald dunkel. Oh, stimmt. Lass uns gehen.
Wow.
Mann, hier ist aber was los. Das ist hier den ganzen Tag lang so. Es gibt auch viele Läden in der Gegend. Sieht nach einem guten Ort aus, um Souvenirs zu shoppen. Was ist denn? Ach, das. Die wollen sich wahrscheinlich anmachen. Hier haben sie es immer auf die Touristinnen abgesehen. Das passiert ja überall. Sie sieht aber gar nicht glücklich aus, oder? Sieht so aus? Dachte ich mir. Ich dachte nur, vielleicht bedeutet das im Ausland was anderes, aber sieht nicht so aus. Tut mir leid. Kannst du kurz hier warten? Okay. Kasuga-san, nicht schon wieder. Ich habe Nein gesagt. Komm schon, Kleine. Du brauchst keine Angst haben. Komm mit uns. Das wird lustig. Was zur Hölle willst du? Ach, scheiße. Wie war das Wort? Ach Mann, Lady. Sie ist Probleme nicht gut, okay? Was geht bei dem Typen? Scheiße, vielleicht können die auch kein Englisch. Die Frau, sie ist Probleme nicht gut. Ey, Zielein, oder willst du was auf die Fresse? Ah, das verstehe ich. Mit Englisch habe ich es nicht so, aber Prügelsprache ist ein anderer Fall. Was machst du denn, Kasuga-san? Hey, Aichan. Vertreib dir kurz die Zeit. Ich muss die aufmischen. Das ist jetzt aber wirklich bescheuert, Kasuga. Das könnte ein bisschen wild werden. Halt lieber Abstand. Normalerweise würde ich das sogar machen, aber ich kann dich doch nicht hängen lassen. Lass mich dich zumindest anfeuern. Was? Ernsthaft? Na gut, Alter. Kann's losgehen oder was? Da kommt her. Jawohl. So, Skill. Schläger Breakdance. Hör mal auf, hier rumzuwippen. So, 2 schon mal raus. Schwerer Ansturm. Entschuldige, wir haben unsere Lektion gelernt, wirklich. Sie haben gesagt, dass Sie das nie wieder machen. Glaub ich gern. Kann ich etwa plötzlich doch Englisch oder was? Fragst du mich? Große Sache. Du hast mich gerettet, danke. Du bist so gut aussehend. Darf ich mich dafür vielleicht revanchieren? Mein Hotel ist die Straße runter. Komm schon, ich verspreche, es wird lustig. Hey, also ich habe ja auch mitgeholfen. Tut mir leid, schätze, ich bin eher Ihr Typ. Hey, naja, sie scheint die Vorzüge von rauen Typen wie mir nicht zu kennen. Es war schön, ein bisschen was auf der Insel zu erleben. Wird Zeit, zu deiner Wohnung zurückzugehen, oder?
Excuse me.
Wie wär's, wenn wir uns noch was zum Essen holen? Die Sonne geht gleich unter und bei mir gibt's nicht so viele Läden. Gute Idee. Kannst du hier was empfehlen? Das Café da drüben. Die haben fantastische Thunfischsalat-Sandwiches.
Sure thing.
Das Café? Ja, alles klar. Warte kurz hier, ich hole uns ein paar Sandwiches. Danke, nett von dir. Ja, dann. Was haben wir hier? Kräuter.
Aloha!
Willkommen, leider wird unsere Kaffeemaschine gerade gewartet, aber kauf gerne eine unserer Sandwiches. Sandwiches mit Thunfisch. 2 Stück. Bestätigen.
Thank you!
Vielen Dank. Morgen müssen unsere Kaffeemaschine wieder einsatzbereit sein, also komm gerne wieder vorbei. Perfekt. So.
Hey.
Hier, bitteschön.
Thank you.
Wow, danke. Okay, jetzt haben wir was zu futtern. Ab geht's. Okay.
Man, Hawaii's awesome. It's gorgeous everywhere you look.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. If I wasn't stuck in this chair, I'd show you a few other places too.
No, this has been great. Have you been in there a long time, John?
No. I was in an accident after work one day. I guess it's been about 4 or 5 years since.
An accident, huh? That must have been rough.
Yeah, I suppose. What about your friend, Kasuga-san? You mentioned him earlier.
Oh, yeah. He was in an accident, too. He lost his ability to walk when he was just a baby. I met him when I was a teenager. Wheeled him all around town for years. I think I wanted to be the legs he never had. Still, that wasn't what he wanted at all. Really wish I would have known that sooner.
Kasuga-san?
Oh, sorry. Talking to myself.
He's a dear friend to you, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's more like a brother, if anything.
A brother?
Well, that's how one of us sees it, at least. Oh, also, am I going the right way here?
Oh, yeah. This way's fine.
All right.
Kasuga-san, if I had to guess, I'd say you have a lot of friends. There's something about you. And you're incredibly easy to talk to as well.
Hey, thanks, John. I'll introduce you one day. Maybe once we're back in Japan.
Oh, no. I would just get in the way.
Nonsense. We got nothing better to do.
So, you and your friends, you said you're all in Yokohama?
Yeah, Ijincho. I ended up there after getting shot this one time. Woke up in a garbage can. A buddy of mine who was homeless at the time wound up saving my life.
You're making things up now, right?
It's the truth. Honestly, I've never told a single lie in my life.
You sure that wasn't a lie?
See, look, here on my chest. I've still got the bullet wound.
You're kidding. Oh, wow. Is that really a bullet wound?
Yeah, and the guy who saved me is a good friend. Has been to this day. He did eventually find work and stuff, but as I said, we're all back on the job hunt now. Yeah, that's right. Sheesh, it's all coming back to me. Everything was my fault. I'm why they lost their jobs.
Is everything okay, Kasuga-san?
Yeah, sorry. Just some baggage I haven't let go of.
Well, I don't know any of the specifics, but if they're your friends, I'm sure they've gotten over it.
You sure know how to cheer a guy up, Sean.
Don't mention it. Here we are, Kasuga-san. This is the place.
Oh, we're here? Okay. Thanks for having me. How's it look, H-on? Can you pull it off?
Well, I'm gonna run the image through analysis right now. We'll know soon enough.
Unreal. I'm totally clueless with this stuff.
Well, I could never fight off some lunatic cab driver. Okay, analysis complete. As for the address... Huh, I think we got it.
Holy crap! How did you do that?
Hey, I'm just glad I could help.
You're the man! Thanks so much, H-on! Hey, it's you! From the taxi!
It's like a meat locker in here. So, these were the ones giving you grief, Tomizawa.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, Yamai-san.
Dude looks like a modern-day pirate.
You know, your face looks awful familiar.
Yeah?
Now where have I seen you before? Oh, that's right. You're Kasuga, the hero of Yokohama. Huh. I'll be darned. Don't tell me you boys don't know. Kasuga here starred in the great dissolution of the Yakuza.
What? I take it you didn't come for an autograph. Your little taxi scheme went south, and now you want to settle the score, is that it?
While it is true that Tomizawa here botched the job all by himself, the car he got impounded belongs to my syndicate.
Oh yeah? You trying to tell me there are Yakuza in Hawaii?
Not exactly something you'd find in a guidebook, is it? On that note, someone's going to need to reimburse us. At a glance, I'd say you're strapped for cash. You do seem rather lively, though, so I'm sure we can put you to work.
I'll level with you, Yamai-san. I have no idea how the Yakuza operate out here in Hawaii. What I do know is you've got it ass backwards. If anybody's gonna reimburse you, it should be him.
I do see your logic. The problem is, he's worthless. Oh, does somebody not drink his milk? A light tap like that and your bones go crunch. Fragile little thing.
How could you?
This bottom feeder used to owe us money, you know. And so, I gave him work because he claimed he had no income. So if anything, he should be thanking me. That's some fine-looking tech you got there.
Don't you goddamn dare! If you want to fight, you got one. But leave H-on out of this.
Kasuga-san, all that's left of your envelope is on there. I didn't think to back up that image, so if they take my laptop...
Got it. But don't worry. I won't let him anywhere near you.
It seems we're at an impasse, then. I'm freezing my ass off in here.
Freezing? How are you not sweating your ass off?
If only that were the case. Unfortunately, this tropical weather does nothing for me. Nobody understands.
However, this might warm the blood.
Darf ich anfangen?
Kasuga-san, let me take support here.
Thanks, Eitan. By all means. Let's get it done. Open wide.
2 sind raus.
I'll show you. Kasuga-san, they're wide open.
Let's get it done.
Jetzt kommt der Boss.
Oh, you worthless rogues.
You okay, Eitan?
I'm fine, but I'll need time to recover.
Cool.
Now,
Let's go. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll show you. Kasuga-san, be careful.
Ass kicking time. Brace yourself.
Look at you.
Now! Kasuga-san, allow me.
Let's get it done. Open wide. Get lost.
Wieso darf Arschloch immer zweimal schlagen?
Brace yourself. Let's get it done.
This is a tough one. I'll show you. Are you alright? Here, use
Thanks, yo.
Ooh. Jawohl.
Cool. Open wide.
Adios. Arschloch.
Sorry, Eitan. No telling if there's more on the way. We gotta go.
Right. The laptop's safe. And the image of the address is secure. I just sent it to your smartphone.
Really? Jeez. You're in this scary mess because of me. You got guts, Eitan.
Not at all. I just didn't have much of a choice.
When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Thanks, Eitan. I mean it. You're my hero.
ist der Typ eklig, ey.
Ichiban Kasuga, ey. Well, Kasuga-san, thanks for everything. You kidding? No way, thank you. I dragged you into all that crap. No, don't worry. Honest. It was an experience, and an invaluable one at that. If I'd heard I'd one day get into a Yakuza brawl, I'd have never believed it. Got me there.
Also, Kasuga-san, you treated me like a regular person. You look at me being in a wheelchair like it's just a difference of being right or left-handed. Honestly, it was refreshing. I really enjoyed our time together.
I'm not so good with praise. Go on, keep it coming.
I gladly would if we had the time.
Thanks for everything, H-chan. Let's meet up again. Once things quiet down.
Definitely. Best of luck with everything.
Yeah, take care. Ahui-ho!
Yeah. Oiho, Kasuga-san.
So, this is where Akane-san lives. What do I even call her? Mom? No, that'd be weird. All right. Excuse me? Akane-san? My name is Ichiban Kasuga. I came here all the way from Japan. Actually, Captain Sawashiro sent me. Is anyone home? Maybe she's out. Excuse me? Hello?
Sorry. Come on in.
Ja, los, geh rein. Wie ein Fisch aus dem Wasser.